Welcome to Transmissions, where we talk all Hasbro, Takara, and third-party Transformers. On this episode, Infantry really wants to sell you some Transformer-themed watches, Dr. Wu has more tiny third-party G1 bots, and another LEGO Transformer is rumored to be coming soon. Today is Wednesday, May 28th, 2025, and this is episode 644 of Transmissions.
Welcome to Transmissions, the podcast that's taking its time with this intro. I'm your host, Charles, aka Big C, and I'm joined by the excellent Transmissions team. Jeremy, aka Yakko.
Hey, how's it going?
And Daryl, the Cybertronian Beast.
TikTok, Charles, let's get going. Let's talk Transformers.
Did the freckle on your hand tell you I was taking too long?
Keeps excellent time.
As always, we start off the show by thanking our Donatrons, those lovely people who support us on Patreon and PayPal. Thank you all so much for contributing to the show and helping us keep everything going. This week, we welcome back a returning Donatron, Ken, who also returned to the Discord as well. So, Ken, welcome back. And thank you for coming back to support us. Joined as a goodie bag member. So that's a nice chunk of change every month. And you will be getting some goodies in a few months as part of your Patreon package. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Good to have you back, Ken.
And thank you to everyone again who contributes. If you are not yet a Patreon or Donatron or would like to become one, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support, and that's where you can sign up. Of course, you do get some bonus content, including our bonus show, We Like Big Bots. And we've got 14 episodes right there on our Patreon page that you can look at and watch. That has Daryl and Dr. Pants going through the biggest bots in their collection. So you can check all those out. More are coming soon, sometime this year, this summer, maybe. Don't shake your head, Daryl. You know they're coming.
It's just it's like a Parkinson's just set in, I think. Just in my head.
Oh, might want to get that checked out with all that free healthcare you got up there. All right. Well, We Like Big Bots. There's a bonus show. It's available. We've also got our Transformers Live Play RPG podcast, Empire of Rust. Episode 136, Seraphim Shrugged, is out this week. So that's available to all our regular listeners. So you can go to transmissionspodcast.com/rust. That version is out there. Next week will be the bonus uncut version of episode 137, exclusively for Donatrons. And then in another week, you'll get the regular version of episode 137. So, that's another perk. Being a Donatron, you get the episodes a week early with some extra content bonus in there. You can also get our exclusive Skybound Transformers #1 comic with artwork by EJ Sue. You can get that at transmissionspodcast.com/comic. You can order it directly from our website, and we will send it out to you. And we've got our Toy Hacks May promo code. So use that code MaydayCon to save 15% off all your purchases at toyhacks.com. Again, that code is MaydayCon. Use that code as many times as you like throughout the month of May to get 15% off everything at Toy Hacks. So you got one more week, or a little bit less than a week. So this is out on Wednesday. You've got a few more days to use that code. And then next episode, we'll have a new code for the month of June. So be sure to use that code right now. All right, let's get into the show, and we're going to talk about some quick hits.
All right, and we're going to start off the show by mentioning Kang Toys again. We talk about Kang Toys a lot, don't you think? So we got some images of the Kang Toys Long Mini, which is a war soldier class. These are um, some Volcanicus mini guys, I guess. Um, so these are super deformed figures for their mini Volcanicus, and yeah, they look kind of fun. We got some pictures here of their robot modes, and then their one of their, I guess, their regular modes. So these guys are the King Toys is really going to town with the variations on their their figures. So we've got like the masterpiece scale, then they've got the smaller class, which I thought was going to be like core class, but I guess not. Now they've gone down to like the super duper mini class here. Like what? This is nuts. Like the scale that they're doing on these things, right? So this is pretty impressive. And then they're also throwing in the super deformed aspect as well. So that's pretty crazy. And they're still going to be combinable. Like that's impressive. So yeah, pretty neat. These are they're showing them as being only 10 centimeters tall, which for you guys is
4 inches. 4 inches.
4 inches. So yeah, yeah. So tiny super deformed guys that combine. It's ridiculous.
These
Yeah.
Those little guys don't look much like Snarl, like their robot modes. I don't see any kibble in their robot modes, and then they show them in their Stegosaurus modes, and they look
Yeah.
like
So
Stegosaurus.
I don't know how they're doing it. Maybe it's all parts forming, but it might be a whole shelf former thing on the back that, the one there, the Bronto Solid, if you kind of look behind the giant head, you can kind of see a bunch of crap kind of hanging out there. Yeah, there's some bits on the back, so that I think they're hiding it very, very well. But for the size of these, I'm extremely impressed if this is actually something they're able to pull off. So yeah, I need to see it. I'm looking forward to kind of seeing something like this. But the price better be in line with the size class. I'm not expecting these things to be $5 a piece, but I'm also not expecting them to be like $50 a piece. Like that gets a little outrageous. So
All right. Next up, we have the first in a trilogy of watches we're going to talk about. The company Infantry they have a whole line of Transformers watches. I'm going to be talking about their blind box watches, which are they have 6 models available, and you can get the particular design that you want for $60, or you can pay $50 and get a blind box. And you can buy multiple if you want, but they do say that there's a possibility of getting the same one multiple times. The designs are pretty cool. It's just that they're all analog watches, so if you never learned that in school, for the younger generation, I don't know. It's I don't know if my kid can read an analog watch, but we're working on it. But it's
my daughter's 16 years old. She can't do it.
Yeah, but they're cool designs. They have an Autobot and Decepticon just kind of with the grid behind it, and then there's some with like blueprints of Optimus, Bumblebee, Megatron, and then there's one. Oh, there we go. And there's one that has just kind of a gray grid with the half Autobot, half Decepticon logo. But I think these look pretty good. If you're into these it's kind of nice looking analog watches, they look pretty decent.
And what was the price of them again?
$60 if you want to pick your design, or $50 if you want a blind box.
$50 blind boxes.
Which, I mean, for a watch like this, I would think $50 to $60 is probably what you would get, just for any kind of really nice watch. I mean, we have some more probably really expensive ones coming up, but I think if you're, if I was to get an analog watch, that would be around the price I would pay. But
Mhm.
I mean, I think the blind box aspect is silly. I mean, just buy the one you want for $60.
yeah,
I think that's exactly what the company's hoping for.
it just gets them more press.
Sure.
All right. Well, next, Infantry. If you didn't want to get if you wanted to spend even more on a nice wristwatch, so Infantry has you covered with their modular Transformers exclusive chronographed wristwatch. So this is a high-end Mod 42 model in both an Autobot and Decepticon design, and these have 100-meter water resistance and modular design. You can buy these. The Autobot style is $260, but the Decepticon style is $290. So not quite sure why the Decepticon.
They know where the fandom lies.
Apparently. Yeah. So if you want to slightly, and these are also 40th anniversary watches. They have the 40th anniversary on the back logo. Although we're a year past the 40th anniversary, but okay.
These take time, Charles.
Time.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Jeremy. These are terrible.
Yeah, so Infantry really wants to sell you some watches. So if you didn't like if you want something a little bit more premium, I guess the modular thing where you can like assemble your own design, mix and match things is a appeal for some people. But that price tag's a little spicy for. I mean, you can probably get like an Apple Watch for that, for around that price. So
300-ish.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you're really into Transformer themed watches, here you go. Enjoy.
All right, and our last watch topic for today is another Infantry one, and they are doing a actual 40th anniversary modular watch with and it's a Kickstarter now. So they have 3 designs that you can choose from, and Optimus, Megatron, and Bumblebee, obviously. I guess the Kickstarter is available through the Infantry website. It's not officially a Kickstarter, I guess. I don't know.
They're announcing it on the website, but the Kickstarter will start in June.
Oh, I don't see that here on the story. So, there it is. We're at the bottom, mid-June. Okay, they don't have any date either. Anyway, the watches are water resistant at 100 meters. They're watches. So yeah. And
I will say that there's one thing that none of these watches have that I'm sure all of us would want, and that is a classic transforming guy that you can pull off.
Yeah,
that's what we all want.
The time warrior.
Yeah. That's the one we all want.
I would pay for that. Yep.
I don't wear watches, so I don't want any of these.
What also confusing for me is why is the Megatron design have no fusion cannon?
It's Autobot Megatron.
This is casual Megatron where he's his fusion cannon. He put his fusion cannon up for the night and he's just hanging out.
Mm-hmm. No weapons for anybody.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It looks like Optimus's hand had a gun photoshopped out of it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, if you're looking for something like this, take a look. I I don't know what the Kickstarter is going to be. They like we saw the thing's not going to announce until mid-June. It's a watch, and it has Transformers on it. If you look in the children's section of Walmart, you'll probably find one of these as well. So
people that are into watches are really into watches. So I imagine this is going to be a pretty successful Kickstarter.
Sure. More power to you.
I mean, I have an Apple Watch, but I'll just make the background a Transformers image. There we go.
There you go.
All right. Next up, I have something new from Dr. Wu, and it is sketches of their new DWE-58 Rocket Giant, which is a super deformed Omega Supreme. And this looks really cool. It's one of those that they have those that kind of go into a cube, but he also has his robot mode and his base mode with a rocket. And I'm not sure what that little robot in the middle is. I don't know if that's
the story says Robo Doctor.
A robot. Okay. Maybe it's original character or something. It comes with a little wrench and a little, I guess, a welding gun. But the Omega Supreme looks really good. So, I mean, as someone that has never really had, like, I have a broken G1 Omega Supreme now that I'm slowly working on fixing up, but this is something that I would really want to get. It just looks fun.
Why a cube?
They have.
What is with the cube phase, right? Like, we're still in that. What is the fascination with having things transform or, convert into cubes as an alternate form? I have
Easy
a Voltron that does it. What is the cube thing? I don't get it. If someone can tell me in the comments, that'd be great, because it seems to be that everything has to have this cube mode now as well. So, and it's not coming from Hasbro or Takara, but it's these third-party companies that are making stuff. They seem to always need to have a cube mode, and I don't get it. And maybe it's just my, old man brain not knowing what's going on in the world. But
I mean, maybe it is for storage. I see if you look at the top of the cube on the back, the Robo Doctor is in there. So maybe it's just all the pieces fit together, and they just, if you're not going to display it.
I get it. Is it something to do with like Minecraft and the fact that everything kind of stacks and can be a cube? Charles, you're a doctor. Tell me what's going on.
No idea. Why would I know that?
You're a doctor of things.
I'm
engineering.
A doctor of cubes.
An engineer.
Yeah.
There's a train.
Yeah. No, I don't know why they're cubes. I mean, this seems to be a super deformed thing. Every super deformed third party figure.
The description does call it an energy cube. I still don't get it.
Still
does not look like an energy cube. Looks just like a regular cube.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not, and it's really like they just bend him over. It's not really like the cube is not that cubish.
What do they do to him?
That's what she said. All right, more from Dr. Wu. We've got really tiny figures. These are Micromaster scale figures. We've got Cliffjumper, Shockwave, and Hubcap. So, of course, Cliffjumper and Hubcap are mold mates, so they share a lot of the designs. And Shockwave in his normal purple colors, but then also the black Shockwave, which would be the Radio Shack variant Shockwave. That was the third-party branded Shockwave from back in the day. So these are very cool. I mean, these tiny bots are really cool looking. So it's nice to see both Cliffjumper and Hubcap have that sniper rifle missile launcher thing that Cliffjumper had in the first episode of the G1 cartoon. So that's cool. And Shockwave has his basically muzzle for his gun mode on his as a backpack. So that's a nice way to have storage for it. And yeah, they look good.
It looks like the Shockwave one also has an actual rubber tube. That's a nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
And so Cliff Jumper and Hubcap are 4.5 centimeters tall, and the Shockwave is 5.5 centimeters tall, which I think is about 2 inches.
Yeah, these are great.
2.5 inches.
I love these little Doctor Who figures.
Very cute, very cool.
All right, and sticking with Doctor Wu, apparently only news came out from 2 companies this week. Doctor Wu showed off some images of their drone and rover set, which is not even a character, but it apparently warrants a couple figures. So these 2 small cassette bots actually are 6 years old. And the blue drone, I guess is the blue one's the rover, and he's that one's slightly based on the G1 Soundwave Auto Scout that was in half an episode. It went down into the crystals and exploded. And then the drone, the red drone, is based on like a red flying drone that was compatible with the Siege, Netflix, and Legacy Soundwave mold. So it's not even based on a G1 thing. It's just something that's compatible with the newer ones. That being said, they've also recolored these into like military green and re-released them as a set. So there you go. Yeah, I've always kind of wanted a G1 scaled, rover, kind of that Auto Scout that Soundwave had, because that was one of the only, quote unquote tapes that existed that never really got a figure. And I think there's been a third party attempt at one point, but this isn't it. This is not what I want.
But these are the standard size for the
for the legacy stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that has a different size than the classic one? Well, they tried to make the Soundwave tapes all the same.
Mm-hmm. Those are the same ones. Like, yeah. So they're not the. I don't believe these are going to fit in the G1. Though they'll fit, they're just way too small. But these will fit in like the newer legacy Soundwave and such.
I thought they tried to make all of the tapes fit going back, but maybe that was just the masterpiece to the G1.
Masterpiece to G1 fits, yes. Yeah.
Okay. We have a rumor for the Studio Series 86 Leader Megatron pistol accessory. So this is the picture here. They're shown with Constructicons, but it is supposed to come with a Studio Series 86 Leader Megatron, where he won't transform into a pistol, but he'll come with a little pistol version of himself. So, it looks okay. It looks a little different from the like little Megatron guns that we've got with other figures in the past. And also the pictures have the Constructicon more in focus than the gun, but it looks okay for what it is. It does look more of like a cartoonish version of Megatron's pistol. And I guess if we can't get the figure himself transforming into a gun, because he has to be a tank now, this is a good compromise, I guess. You can now have Megatron holding Megatron. So this is still just a rumor. And we'll see when they actually announce what happens, but it does look cool.
Okay, our last bit of news is a rumor about the upcoming Transformers Lego Soundwave set. Apparently, this is from Instagram user Brick Clicker, which I believe broke the Bumblebee rumor last year. So likely this is true that we'll be getting a Soundwave Transformer set in August of this year. So August 1st, 1,502 pieces and will retail for $180. So I believe that's double what the Bumblebee retailed for.
I mean, that would
And
include tariff pricing.
yeah, probably.
Legos come from Sweden, and they're
Yep.
I think they're manufacturer there too. But
Yeah, we're not
the
getting
prices
Lego
in Canada?
manufactured in. Huh?
What are the Canadian prices?
No idea. Maybe it's the same without the tariffs.
I bet it's still the same.
But I mean, if any Lego or if any character would make a good Lego Transformer, Soundwave is it, because he's just a box.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I'm definitely going to get this. I might wait for the price to come down some, but this is I'm so on board with this. And I guarantee
Yeah,
we're going
I'm
to
in.
get either a Ravage or a Laserbeak.
Maybe hopefully this comes with at least one tape. Hopefully, like at least a Ravage laser or Laserbeak or something. That would
Yeah.
be very cool.
And it says it comes with a Lego sound brick piece, so believe that's where it'll have sound effects.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a little Frank Welker voice.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we don't have any pictures for what it looks like, but I mean, this was literally the same rumor we got last year before Bumblebee was announced. So hopefully that means we'll get some more information soon. All right, well, that's all our toy discussion. Let's move on to trips to the store.
The Transmissions Podcast will return after these messages.
And Trips to the Store is powered by our merchandise store, which is powered by TeePublic, but you can go to our merchandise store at merch.transmissionspodcast.com. So you can get all our Transmissions merch right there. I'm wearing our Tape Man Soundwave shirt. So you can pick that up and lots of other themed shirts there. We've got good guy and bad guy shirts. So they are not copyright infringing on or trademark infringing on Hasbro. So you can wear them with pride and without fear. So enjoy. Pick up some merchandise at merch.transmissionspodcast.com. All right, let's talk about the stuff we got this week. And Daryl, you're going to go first.
Mm-hmm, I am. The people buying our shirts, the good guy, bad guy ones, the people buying them wouldn't have any fear. It would be us selling them that have fear. And because they are non-trademark infringing, we have no fear. People can buy them all they want. They have no fear.
The bad guy ones might cause other people to have fear, though.
Yeah. For this week, I have nothing new. It's been a busy week, but there's really nothing new to buy here. I have my eye on something, but I don't know whether it's been out. I haven't been to a store to look. So, but I have a couple of local people that I haven't seen them post it yet, because I know that they're on top of things. And when I see them post it, then I'll kind of get a little bit more excited about it. But I figured I'd just go to my shelf of things and grab an O thing. So I grabbed.
Is it Irish?
No. This is my G1 wreck car.
Nice.
Might have
it will be
something to do with
yeah. So this is 100% complete. Both tires. He's got his gun. He's got his axe. Yeah, he's a fun figure. He's pretty loosey goosey. Those shoulders. A lot of people say ball joints weren't a thing in G1. I beg to differ. Check out the ball joint in Wreck-Gar's shoulder. Yeah. So anyway, Is it is really
Hear that
loose.
squeaky.
Yeah.
Needs
But, anyway.
need some oil.
Yeah.
Need some WD-40 there.
But yeah. Quick pro tip, since you mentioned it, don't use WD-40 because it's water-based. Use an actual lubricant. There's a bike lubricant you can get. I don't know the name of it, but it's not water-based. WD-40 will evaporate eventually and make things worse. Pro tip. There you go.
Would it make things rust being water-based?
Yeah. So there you go. So yeah, you don't want to use WD-40. It's a quick fix, and you'll get you get the desired results really, as quickly. But you don't want to use WD-40. Anywho, that's all I have for this week. I got nothing new. I bought a lot of comics this weekend because there was a sale, but none of them are Transformers related. And I'm going to stick by the rule and not show anything non-Transformers related.
You get brownie points for that, Daryl. And thank you for the good.
What?
You're go. Thank you for the pro tip.
No problem. I'm just full of wisdom, constant wisdom. It's overflowing. Yeah.
All right, Jeremy, you're up next.
All right. Also, nothing new, but I'm going to continue going through my Omega Prime. And this week I have really tonight, because I haven't had any time to mess with this at all, tried to transform the Ultra Magnus before the show, and just it was not happening. So I have my Optimus Prime in the super mode. He is a nice big chunky thing, but he does not feel like he's coming apart at all. Everything is in there real tight. He is very, very solid feeling. And then he's got that new Matrix, which it will come out. I'm not going to come out because I guarantee it will like fall on my desk and I will lose it. But he's got that Matrix there. Magnus does have a spot for it as well. And I don't think he has his own. I think it can go in either one. I might be wrong. He might have his own, but regardless, this is really fun. Almost exactly the same as the original figure in terms of getting him in this mode. A few small differences, but much more solid feeling than the original toy. Really good. I really like the way this looks. So.
Nice. All right. Well, I am gonna finish up this part of trips to the store. So I got a screwdriver and some memory boards, and I'm gonna need these because finally I got Omega Prime.
Yay.
So I'm the last one to get them, and haven't opened them up yet. So
you can do it live on the show.
Oh, you have the benefit of everyone else that came before you.
That's right.
Cracking theirs and stuff. So you learn from their trauma.
I intend to.
I think you should have opened the one on the left first. I believe they're numbered, but it's Cybertronian.
You've ruined it now.
This is number one. I think this is one.
I don't know. I think I made the same mistake. Just open it. It's either Magnus or Optimus. You got 50-50 chance.
Oh, this is Magnus.
Yeah, I think I made the same mistake. But
yeah. All right.
Oh my God. Oh gosh.
It's okay, everyone. We still got it.
It's still good. It's still good.
The packaging with this thing is really nice, though. I love how with these HasLabs they just like make everything, fit. It's a very nice unboxing experience.
All right. Okay, we'll put this one back. So I'm going to guess this other one is Prime. Yes, this is Prime.
That's
So
just
here we
Prime.
go. All right.
You open the one that you have to be worried about first.
Yes, exactly. All right. Okay, here he is. Here's Omega Prime. I believe the tricky piece is in here somewhere.
It's
So when I
more kind of like behind the that's his legs.
okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll figure that out. I'm not gonna try and do the fix on the air here, but
Just do this.
it's real.
Crack. Just crack it in half like that. It'll be fine.
When you do work on it, like so the back half of the truck is completely separate from the small Optimus figure.
Right.
But when you get it kind of into the basic robot form, but he's got the chest is really high, just put a little bit of pressure just to kind of feel if it has any give at all. Mine did not. So that was just before doing anything. I was just like, I'm opening him up, gonna do this stuff. So don't try to force it. Just if it has any resistance at all, just take it as like, I got to do this before I ruin this toy.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I already I watched the videos. I got my tools, so I'm ready to go. So
There are so many
I
good
will.
videos on exactly kind of explaining what's going on and how to fix it.
Yep. Put it backwards. Okay. So yes, Omega Prime, yay!
I'm happy for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we all got everyone who bought one got their Omega Primes. And Dr. Pants showed his off a few weeks ago. So now Jeremy and I, of course, Daryl opted out, which is no problem because he's already got the original. So, still good. Still good. All right. Well, that's it for Trips to Store. Let's move on with the rest of the show.
We now return to the Transmissions Podcast.
All right. Well, I think that'll take us to the end of this episode of Transmissions. So thanks to everyone for watching and listening and hanging out with us. Of course, we give a special shout out to our Masterpiece Donatrons. Those are the folks who continue to support the podcast at our highest level on Patreon. And that's why they get a mention in every episode because they're awesome. So thank you once again to John Forks Levengood and Steve C. You guys rock. Thank you so much. And thanks everyone again for hanging out with us. And stay tuned for Transmissions Alt Mode this week, where we are reviewing Void Rivals number 19. So that will be this Friday. And you can hear all about some different aliens who get into different stuff there. So look forward to that.
That would describe every single issue of the book.
So it's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler.
Maybe some familiar alien.
They're familiar. They're kind of
issue 19. They should all be familiar.
Yeah. All right, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Transmissions. If you'd like to join the conversation, travel to our Discord channel at transmissionspodcast.com/Discord. Want some cool transmission swag? Feast your eyes on our transmissions gear at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. If you'd like to support our podcast, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support or tell your friends about our show. We'll see you next time.